All right, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another leg day, man. We are three weeks out from the NPC USA Championships. Last time I saw you guys, I believe, was an arm workout, shoulder workout. Same concept, man. Energy still high, still intense on the workouts. Not really feeling too tired. Obviously, I'm very motivated for the show coming up here in a few weeks. Got some great posing in earlier with John Sherman today. Huge thanks to him taking me under his wing and kind of showing me some things that's really critical, because in bodybuilding, you know, you can have the physique, but obviously if you can't present it, you know, it's going to be different. So today we're going to do some hamstrings. All right, hamstrings and calves and some glute work. You know, like I said before, you definitely got to be able to work it from the rear, you know, when you want to be able to be a good champion in bodybuilding. So today we're just going to start with some calves like normal. I'm gonna feel my way through the workout. Body fat super low, obviously. Energy is still really good, but like I said, when you get this close to a contest, your body fat gets kind of low. You kind of gotta watch the movements that you do. So I'm gonna mix up a little bit of quads in with this workout, being as though I know my body and frequency of training tends to work pretty well for me. So even though Tuesday is my quad dominant day, I am gonna do a couple exercises in here with this hamstring workout, just as to my benefit. So you guys follow the workout, give it a try, see how you like it. And if you got any questions, as always, you know, email and let me know, but let's get to work. So what we have here is your basic donkey calf. I really like to start with this machine first. So real easy on my joints to get going. I get real good squeeze, real good contraction. So knock out a few sets here, move on a couple different variations, standing, 45 degree. I'm just gonna try to get these babies pumped up. And calves definitely an area where you can't be afraid to put a little weight on. You know, I see some people train their calves, they, you know, kind of stick with the lighter weight, which is cool, but it's a very dense muscle. Fiber is very thick. So you gotta train them hard. You know, a lot of volume basically, as well as the heavy weight. So, you know, don't be afraid to push it up a little bit. They can handle it. If you guys notice, even on this heavier weight, still slow and controlled through the whole movement. When you get close to the prep, man, the workouts are tough, but you know, they're also a little bit shorter because you can only push the muscle so far. You know, in off season, you can kind of, you know, push it. I guess maybe overtrain in a sense, but not really. So once that skin gets thin and that fat starts running out of there, this I can't say is my favorite calf movement, but I mean, it definitely promotes having a higher calf. So using a donkey calf, seat at 45 degrees, you're generally gonna build a thicker calf, which obviously, you know, that's what you want. But this is just a standard go-to, so I'm always gonna at least knock out 4 or 5 sets here before I move on to the next. Everything's tougher when your body fat's really low. For all those guys that was hating on me when I didn't have any legs, because I didn't train them. That's hard, but we'll make them eat those words. This is just your basic 45 degree calf raise. Oh, a lot of gyms don't have it, but we're fortunate enough to have one. And it's similar to a standing calf, but it's a little bit easier because you can kind of bend your knees a little bit through the movement. And I like it because it tends to hit my soleus as well as the inner head of my calf. All right, so as I said before, today is hamstring dominant day. So I'm gonna start with this lion leg curl. That's pretty much gonna be my go-to at the start of every hamstring workout. Sometimes I'll opt to use out the seated, but usually if I go to that machine, it's probably gonna be towards the end of the workout. So here, what I'm gonna do is, you guys caught the last leg workout I had. It's some isolation along with compound all in one set. So that's the same thing I'm gonna do here today. I'm gonna do 10 on one leg, 10 on the other, double the weight up pretty much, and do 10 together. So still the same total 20 reps. And we're gonna run that pretty much until we get some blood going. As you guys will notice, even with the heavy weight or just all the way through the movement, you wanna try to keep it controlled as possible. For me, when I'm doing leg curls, I kind of try to treat it like biceps. I mean, it's a muscle that's just like your bicep. So you want to try to control it all the way through the movement, not just down and up, all the way through. So if you get a good squeeze, a good contraction, chances are you're going to develop the muscle a lot better. So slow it down, take the momentum out, and really feel it all the way through each rep. Now we're gonna move on from the lion leg curl. We're gonna move on to some stiff leg deadlifts. I'm gonna use dumbbells today. I really like barbells, but you know, every now and then when I get a better stretch, then I'll resort to using the dumbbells, only because I don't have to worry about the big wheels hitting the ground when I really wanna kind of get down to really stretch a hamstring. So I'm gonna start relatively light. Like I said, body fat's low, as I mentioned earlier, so I'm not gonna go crazy heavy with this weight. Don't wanna risk pulling anything. I mean, it's just too close to really try to go outside of protocol. So we'll start with these 70 pounds, get as many reps as we can out of them, and then we'll progress, 4 or 5 sets, and we'll move on to something else. Really important to control the weight on this one too, because what you're trying to do is really target the tie-in between the glute and hamstring. So you gotta control it. You can't just swing through the movement. These stiff leg deadlifts take almost the most energy out of you, out of any workout on hamstring day that is. Like squats. That's when I don't have any sympathy for guys who say that, oh, I'm starving, or my energy's low, I'm tired. I literally haven't eaten in 7 hours. Like I said, man, 1 cup of oatmeal and 2 cups of egg whites after posing for 40 minutes, and now I'm doing this. How bad do you want it? So I'll eat when I'm done. But the mental mind state, how you push through and separate you from good from great, average, spectacular. Not looking too bad though. A cup of oatmeal is doing me right. So if you guys have noticed on this, I'm not doing isolation only because, for one, it's the end of the workout. Like I said, I haven't had much food, but I still feel great. So, I mean, it's no excuse. But in the interest of not damaging the muscle, these are just your traditional compound leg extensions. I'm not doing isolation and then both at the same time. So we're just knocking this out, warming them up so we can get a few sets on leg press. It's more for the squeeze and shaping anyways, because in a couple days, I'll be right back to train the legs again on quad dominant day, which is always Tuesday for me. So.
Sitting thinking of you. Maybe I'm painting blue. What I'm supposed to do. Show your
575. Lightweight. Just almost 600 pounds. No big deal. Good thing about leg press is it's not that taxing, so, but it gets the job done because you can really isolate and hit the muscle without worrying about your lower back or any issues you might have with squats. So I'm always gonna pretty much load the leg press up Oh, we're gonna get it on here. There we go. Oh, I'll make this work. That's a wrap. Oh, that is a wrap. All right, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for hamstrings, calves, and glutes. Like I said, 3 weeks out from the NPC USAs. Pretty exhausted after that one. I mean, obviously you can tell the last workout pretty much took the rest of the energy that I had. Other than that, I mean, like I said, we're just gonna keep on pushing. 3 more weeks till we get ready to go out and show all the hard work that we've put in. Huge shout out once again to Raw Gym, always letting us come in and get our filming done, work how we need to. My sponsor, Labrada Nutrition, keeping me taken care of. Huge shout out to John Sherman, like I said, coming in and helping me with some posing and very, very vital information as I get closer to go and try to attain this title out here in Vegas. So next time I see you guys, it'll more than likely be a chest workout that's gonna put us inside of 2 weeks. My fly out, here in about 17 days to go try to get this job done. And, like I said, we're just gonna keep on working, keep on taking care of business until we get out here and get the job done. So until then, you guys check out the video. Make sure you give the Labrada Nutrition Subs a try, as always. And we'll catch you guys next time. Later.